G'day guys, I'm Joe Train and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic, and today I'm joined with special guest Spark. He's going to be doing a showcase of his Scrap Mechanic train world he did and all his vehicles he's done in Scrap Mechanic. Some time ago, with Jack, we did a showcase video of the PR1204, and Spark was on the creators of that, and I got the chance to join as well today. What do you want to showcase first?
Yeah, so I can showcase a bit of the world first. So this is my small little shunting yard that you can see in one of my videos. This little barn here I made with, or I guess the road first of all. I made that with an A Gary, and the switches for the map are also half made by me. Like the signals and the automation part of it is made by me, and the actual switch itself is made by Pro and Turnip.
Oh yeah, I know Pro
which I also
Turnip. Because I did a video with him as well.
Yeah, I also have had help on this map from him and from A Gary, of course.
The switches reminds me of the Derail Valley design.
That's exactly what it's based on.
Exactly what it's based on. Oh yeah, because I watched your videos of your train world, like you doing a shunting task, and I was noticed, hey, these look just like the Derail Valley ones. Now I know why, because it's the inspiration for it.
This barn is actually also like based on a building in Derail Valley, in like Sawmill, I think.
Yeah, honestly, this
so
entire train
I actually did
yard
a bunch of Derail Valley
kind
stuff.
of looks like a train yard you'll see in Derail Valley, but just like with the Scrap Mechanic aesthetic to it. Yeah.
My first locomotive I built, really like the first like real one, was actually the DE2 from like Derail Valley, which I can showcase. It's similar to Pro and Turnip.
Yeah, because Pro Turnip also did a DE2 as well.
I've seen his one before. We play together sometimes, and I've seen it, of course, but this is far from his.
I just want to do a comparison of Pro and Turnip's DE2 because they're both 5U as well.
Yeah, it's we use it for standard gauge
which makes sense.
Because my measurements for like standard are just one block is 25 centimeters, so this one is the closest one to European standard gauge, which is why I use it.
Yeah, I just find 7U to be way too big compared to like the scale of the character as well. Yours does seem to be a lot more. I don't know. They look pretty similar, to be honest. But
it is similar in some aspects because it's like the same locomotive, but like none of the details, I think, except for like the buffers, are really like a one-to-one.
Yeah, like the funnel's different, like the handles on the side are different.
I did.
Anyways, so do you have any more original vehicles you want to showcase?
Yeah, I do. I have also from Derail Valley, of course. The DH4, yeah. The
DH4, yeah.
Roads switcher, I think. Yeah. If you want to check it out, if you get in, press 5. That's the electrical systems.
Yeah,
that allows you to like do the cabin light.
Side here. I'll try attempting to. There's some lag.
Yeah. This is the electrical systems. This is the cab light. Yeah, you have to press the starter, which is 6.
Oh, hang on. I can't actually get back in the seat. Oh, here you go. So 6.
Yeah, that's what this seat is for. Yeah, I've noticed that problem as well. It's just a bit cramped. That's the only thing I don't like about 5. Like this scale.
This seems to be driving really smoothly. Like when you let go of...
Once it gets up to speed, not really, but yeah.
Oh, at least at the moment. When I press the 1 button, it accelerates smoothly instead of being it quickly like an electric engine would. Just have a little tour of this. They have a turntable over here. Overshot it.
I've had help on this turntable from A Gary as well. So you actually go in the cabin, like select the switch where you want to go. So like for example 5. And it locks immediately at 5, which doesn't work as well as like the lower physics you go, the more the slower you have to go for it to really lock in, but it still works. So
I'm just figuring out the controls. They're different to what I'm used to on my vehicle because you have 2 which changes direction. I was
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
the reverser.
yeah, I was kind of stumped by that. Here you go. Oh, that's what that
3
is.
increases.
That's really
Yeah,
camouflage in there. You can't really see it. I was wondering where the other scene was.
I've taken a long time to come up with that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've tried to like cut a hole in the roof as well, which I really disliked.
Yeah, I
And
didn't
then like
like doing
Gary
that
said
either. It
something because
doesn't
I
look very realistic.
yeah.
So we just go in
Gary
the
said something
turntable
about
here. Oh, I was gonna try switching
yeah, my bad.
the
No, I realize
locomotive
now.
around the turntable to be realistic.
First.
Oh wow,
yeah.
this is a fast turntable,
Yeah,
and there's no brakes on the.
Yeah, I forgot to implement the stoppers on the end, sadly. So it's just very free rolling.
Yeah.
It's the thing is there's a very like big discrepancy between my like heavy locos and the lighter ones. Either you're really slow on this or really fast. Like that's the main problem. Maybe I should do 2 throttle modes as well.
Oh yeah. Because the turntable spins differently depending on how heavy the locomotive is on.
Yeah.
This is.
It
I mean, this is just
wise.
pretty similar to how it is in Derail Valley.
That's again, it's what it's based
Yeah,
off. Like even the HUD.
What you would normally do, you like look out the window and you use the scroll wheel to change the rotation of the turntable. So is this entire world based on Derail Valley?
Not the entire world.
Or like
it's just
inspired, I guess.
It's just the infrastructure. Like the world is not based off Derail Valley. But it's just like I like the style of the infrastructure of Derail Valley. It feels very Eastern European.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
maybe like Slovakia in that region because the Carpathians are there, and it's very mountainous in Derail Valley.
Yeah,
as well, like the elevation changes.
There's so many things I want to just go around and explore. Is this a Derail Valley hut?
Nah, I got this from Prone Turnip. He just spawned it in a welded.
He just went your world and just spawned it in.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice detail, so I just left it there.
It looks appropriate. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be there. And is this
yeah, this is where I built most of my things actually. Yeah, this is first team locomotives.
And I noticed your handle here. This is the clock, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is not made by me though. It was made in this world. It's like a community effort between a bit of Prone Turnip, Gary, and me. The people that built this the most are like me and Gary.
Because I noticed now that the clocks in the game, been using it for those like really thin handlebars. It looks like a modded part.
I think I messaged you on Discord of this loco. I don't think you've seen the finished version though.
Class? Yeah, I remember you messaging me. Oh, yeah, the pistons were glitching through on my end.
Ah, that's multiplayer again.
Yeah, I have the footage. You'll see it when I upload the video.
Is it still doing it, or is it fine now?
It's fine now. Can't imagine doing a piston-powered diesel locomotive.
Like it's like mechanical shunter type, even though it's like mechanical electrical in real life, I think. But it's just like I thought it was cool, so I made it piston powered with the help of SM Technical, of course, because I could never pull this off. I'm gonna be honest.
I have noticed there are engines in this.
The story behind that is because I wanted like a neutral gear and like coasting, so it can like roll freely, and braking. So that's basically like a double bearing clutch there and a brake. I can show you. Now I started the engine. That engine is just like the engine you hear right now.
That's just a sound.
That's just a sound, exactly. That's like a bearing.
Yeah, that's like I do that as well in my builds.
So one is thrust, as always.
Oh, the signals, they change as well. Like when you went past the signal, it turned green. You've gone silent. Just start driving and then go past the signal here. Oh, so the signal, it even changes color when you're going past there as well.
Yeah, the signal, it has, maybe, yeah, we can see it here. So we stop right before the sensor. So when it detects from which side you're coming, and this sensor always toggles the switch to switch the track for the thing to merge smoothly, so the train doesn't derail. So you don't have to switch it manually.
It's aligned with the train. Like if you're going down this track, it'll align the points so that you can go through there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just so you don't have, and the signals are not really like they
Yeah,
don't work.
they're
really
not
when-
like how
they're
signals
not super realistic.
in like actual train railway networks work. They just tell you
Yeah.
whether the points are you can go through the points or not.
Yeah, exactly. And not really
Yeah.
effectively either because it just changes right before you drive through. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was like a cool indicator. So
Yeah,
I just-
it's like a cool aesthetic design having signals in there. Do you want to spawn another train of yours in and we can drive down the network?
yeah, sure, yeah.
I'm not even sure how big this map is because we've just been spending the whole time here, so it'd be nice to explore the rest of the map.
So my newest train that I've recently uploaded, which
wow.
Content did help on a bit, is the Class 66. So I have this hopper card that we can use, for example. Have you seen these couplers before?
Yeah, I've seen them in your video. So did you make these couplers?
So
The design.
concept basically given to me by Gary, which was given to Gary by I think Hungarian train fan, right? He originally made these couplers, I think, right? And I modified them to work on lower physics more stably. So I added weight to I reinforced the bodies basically. So I added weights, like I glitch welded a bunch of wedges in there and pipes to make them stronger on lower physics, and changed the design a bit. That's about it.
I mean, I don't know what the original design was, but this definitely does look more detailed. Like when it's coupled, it especially looks like an actual realistic coupler. They kind of remind me of model train couplings, but like the ones with the arm thing that goes down.
I don't really have a layout. I had one when I was small. I had a layout.
Yeah,
when I was
have.
Small, but like,
I still have an N-gauge model train layout.
oh, N-gauge. That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
I think they
small.
do. The one locos I have also use the same coupling.
So again, one is throttle, like.
Going reverse.
Yeah, you have a red display down there. If it's set to reverse, it will, like the red logic
okay,
gate
yeah, I
will
can see that. The logic gate
indicate.
lights up.
And if you press 4, that's also the extra throttle mode, which only enables if you press 3. So you'll go like 150 kilometers an hour. I don't know if that's like usable for you. Do you use miles per hour in Australia or?
Kilometers an hour.
Okay, yeah. So it goes like 150 kilometers an hour, maybe 160. But it's just like it doesn't really
Even
like,
in the in-game 160.
Yeah. It's measured by exometer and Seats++, 160 kilometers an hour.
Because that's fast
So-
for Scrap Mechanic standards. It tends to be slow, especially like really long, big trains like this in Scrap Mechanic.
Yeah, that's just for pulling weight. I don't really
yeah.
go fast with it. So it's just if you like
Can we
want
just?
to pull more
I
weight.
just want
you
to stop at the station. Just look at the scenery. I just noticed all the
Yeah, no
gauges, all the on the dashboard, they're all with have the lines in it. Is that with clocks as well? Or how do you do that?
Or what? Oh,
The
I did it
speedometer
with,
and that.
Basically, the white line is made using these, for example, and then you glitch weld
Okay, yeah.
4 valves in there with all different
Oh,
locations,
wow.
and it basically makes it flush. And then I've
I would've had
also
no-
seen people use.
It looks like a modded part, honestly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, that looks modded.
I don't do mods at all. I only do glitches and vanilla, like no mods. I've also seen people use the clocks as gauges though, like as a bit bigger gauges, which is also cool. You want to get out and look at the station?
I mean, instead of just going
Very
straight past
basic.
it. Yeah, I noticed it. It's a very basic station, but you know, it's right. That station you might as well.
Also built by the Hungarians. Half of this map was constructed by Hungarian labor, other half by Polish labor. So the signals are Polish, and this train station is just fully Hungarian. Like the train station is just based off the ones they have in Hungary. Nothing really special. It's nice to have stations though.
Yeah, it's just,
You wanna maybe spawn a different train?
yeah, if you want. Just so I don't know. When we get to your destination, we'll be gone through most of your trains, I guess.
I don't have 20,000 trains, so what about this one?
Oh yeah, this I've seen that.
Yeah, this is TR-52.
Yeah.
German wartime locomotive. but after it was also used for passenger and freight operations.
I just wanted to check something real quick. Hang on, I'm back. You can't see this on your end. I have, like a bunch of plastic things you glue together, and this is a BR 43, so it's not the same locomotive, but it's like the. Hang on.
So like a model, right?
Yeah, you know the company Revel?
Yeah, I have a few models of them.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's one
the
of
model-
those. Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Nice.
BR43. I have that one. I never ended up finishing it. It's just a bunch of pieces like that. I just remind me because I was like, oh, I had a thing that looked similar to that. I hate this ping lag. I'm like, I jump on the stairs and then on the steps, and then it pings me back down on the floor, on the ground.
Yeah, it's annoying when you play with Americans as well. It's basically the same.
I don't know
It
how
has to be
different
way
it is
worse for you,
being
though.
Australian or American.
Ping discrepancy is crazy. System.
You got the
And-
embers in the fire.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
surprised
builder.
you didn't use the punch steel metal block in there to make it look like all the holes.
The tubes.
The tubes
Yeah.
in the locomotive boiler.
You're right.
That'd have been good to you do that, because I did that on my locomotives. Yeah, so you could do
Could've
something like
actually
that, or you might, and then paint it black. There you go.
Yeah, I might do that.
That looks more realistic. Yeah, they're a bit big. In real life, they would be smaller. Anyways, that's
Aren't they,
one suggestion for you to if you make more locomotive design. Anyway,
I
so
don't know, Steve.
get around to actually driving, seeing it in action.
Yeah. So this one actually accelerates very
Oh wow,
slowly.
you even got a sound effects with the chopping
Yeah,
with the Toadbot head.
Yeah, it's at the front,
Yeah, I can.
right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
it's
know
the
what I
glitch.
do for my chopping sound effects? I actually have a level 1 thruster and just have it connected to one of the sensors on the valve gear, and it does the same thing. And I think the thruster sounds more like a chopping sound. Oh, you've even got the whistle as well, yeah. Could you do that again?
So this one was actually the one that I messaged him on Discord and asked for his Steam whistle, or if I could use it, and then I still ended up making my own. So it didn't really sound like that was the thing I asked. Why?
Does
or
this
if I
actually
could
sound
use-
like the real life DR?
No idea. I could not
Is it-
find one video of it.
Because, well, I know for what I do for my Steam whistles, it's like a 4 chime, but it sounds nothing like how it sounds like in real life. It's all
Yeah,
just like
I don't do that either.
fantasy freelance design. It's actually quite.
Yeah, same.
So is this piston powered?
Yeah, no, I don't piston power my steam locomotives. It's
okay.
thruster powered, so I have different like thrust levels, so I can still pull different weights.
Because I was thinking, it's like, oh wow, this is going really fast.
Yeah,
Quite-
just because it's thruster powered.
Yeah,
don't
thruster
help you.
power, that makes sense.
It's pretty strong. I think it's the strongest locomotive that I have, with 50 thrusters in each direction. So 100.
I also like
Oh,
on all the details, like for the text on the side, you have like those I-beam things in there, and
Yeah.
I think those
I
are
use those,
mugs. Yeah, you put mugs in there.
Yeah,
as
those
well,
are bugs.
We end up at a station, and that looks identical to the station with just that.
Yeah, it's the same exact station. I think it's a bit longer though.
We've gone like, I don't know, several kilometers. It looks like we haven't moved. We've been to the same station again.
Yeah, I have to detail the station around, or like just generally this
to make it
area.
look.
Might add a few villages.
You-
Let's spawn a different frame.
Yeah, okay, let's
Or do you want?
let's want a different one.
Okay, so this one is the one that I see daily. Every time I go to the train station, I see this in
Oh,
this
really?
exact color. This exact
Does,
color. Yeah.
does the pantograph glitch as well when you see it? As it's doing now?
That's multiplayer. I just have to
Yeah.
do that. Just
Okay, it's fixed.
be angry at scrap mechanic devs. I think it's fine if
That's probably why there isn't trains
as
as ground mechanic. Like, it would be nice in survival if they had like train lines going around the track. They probably know it's going to be having glitches like that.
I have a friend that actually built like a small little train line in his survival world, and I built a train for him, but like kind of based on the DE2. I don't know. Have you not done a survival series as well?
Yeah, I
with
have.
trains?
Yeah, I did.
I found that really cool. I've started my own survival series. I may implement trains. Kind of inconvenient to build them.
The thing is, I think if you use 7U tracks and use tires as the guide wheels, it will probably work a lot better. So I've been using 5U and having little pegs, and I find it derails a lot. Yeah. Continue with the showcase of your build. So the Deutsche
controls.
Bahn trains go in Poland.
This one, yeah, this 2 is reverser again, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You can also reverse the lights.
Okay, so the lights are actually separate because I just have mine lights linked up to which direction you'll travel.
But the lights are separate just because if you like go backwards and you just want to couple, you're gonna have the white lights in the back.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
I don't know. So yeah, pantographs. I don't know. I think I stole them from someone. I don't remember them. I think I literally just stole the pantograph and changed them a bit. And I can't tell you who though. I don't remember. Maybe it was Crone before I knew him. Because this is actually like a modification that Bernard made, which I actually refined afterwards again, of an older version of this locomotive. Showed you that as well and show you the contrast.
Alright, we can do that in the next station here. This one's different. You got 2 platforms now on either side. Yeah.
Exactly.
Not just every station is duplicate. And now slowly station. I like the idea of not having brake instantly, like having it slowly come to a stop. That's realistic.
Yeah, that's the reason I don't use engines. I used to, and it didn't really work better on lower physics because all of this is on physics 5.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. On low physics and wheels don't seem to work as well, like on engines.
So I just switch over to thrusters someday.
Yeah, which is a good idea.
I've ran out of trains.
No way.
Yeah, I don't have that much. I just have wagons now. That was basically it. I have.
Oh yeah, is that one you made?
Huh?
The one you just spawned in.
Yeah. What about it?
You made this one as well.
Yeah, I made this one as well.
Okay, so we can drive this one. So you do have a train.
Yeah, I just forget about it.
I like how the firebox, the embers look like they're coming out of it. I don't think that's very safe.
This was like my second train, I think.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay,
Very
I like
basic
that
whistle.
It's like you're pulling down the rope.
Yeah. I don't think it's actually realistic, but it's like...
But it's cool as well.
I think one is throttle gun, yeah. This one has a completely different sound system. It's just on the timer.
Oh, yeah.
So it just does the, I guess, steam release valve, like the pressure release valve. And then you also have it running faster, just for the chugging.
And this is
this one's
powered, is it?
Yeah, it is. It is. The earlier versions weren't, were engine powered.
I found out. Could you stop the train?
Okay, I fell out as well.
Here we are. Okay, choo-choo.
Okay, take 2. So for this one, in the beginning, because I redid it completely, basically, like all of the driving to work on lower physics. Because in the beginning, I had it only work on advanced and smart, because it was electric engines on double bearings. So it was really floppy and almost didn't really work on physics lower than 8. I had to redo that completely. Also had a different coupler setup in the beginning,
Okay.
which I also just replaced.
So do you plan to do more Derail Valley trains in this?
Yeah,
Like the DE6?
The DE6, I've actually looked at that and wanted to start it, but then I had to go, and then after I didn't really remember it. So I actually like had a version in some world, I don't remember it, so I'll have to rebuild it again. So basically what I plan is the DE6 and then the DM3.
Because I kind of tell you're going for like a Derail Valley game here. I think that's what we'll end up gonna call the video, like Derail Valley and Scram Mechanics Showcase. Like,
most of the things that I showed you are Derail Valley, or most of the things I have.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the showcase of it not working on low physics. I can show you a few of my cargo things though.
We went on all the switches before seem to work. Is it just this locomotive that doesn't like it?
Probably is just this locomotive. I'm gonna be honest. So this one is
flatbed from Derail Valley.
Yeah,
this looks exactly like
flatbed with the rails.
This is I love this. You've like the
I really like this as well. I've worked
spars
on this
on
to
it.
get it to look.
So you've got
You also
more
have
Rollingstock as well from Derail Valley.
Forgot the hopper cart as well.
Yeah, I think you did showcase this. I didn't
Yeah,
know this
having a
was
different
from Derail Valley,
colors as
honestly. This
Yeah, it's just heavily based on it. On the one from Derail
it's
Valley,
good,
but it's
yeah.
just a really basic one in the game anyways, so you don't really see a difference.
is it longer than the flatbed? The
No,
wheelbase?
it's
They're the same, is it?
it's the same.
Okay. Okay. For some reason, it looks longer.
It is actually the flatbed, just with a different shell.
Oh, okay.
Because you can actually like see the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
the
can see it
wheels
now.
and
Yeah.
stuff. I also have some infrastructure I can show, and some more cargo. Yeah, you can take out the flight.
Which one's?
Shells to show after.
Which one's this? Is it?
Block editor called Pant.
Okay.
Pant block editor.
Yeah. I saw this when we started. Or when I spawned in the world, there was a bridge here. That's cool.
The rails and like making it not glitch when you're walking on it was the hardest part because you have to divide it with paint for it to not glitch. I think you've had the same issue, or you must have had the same issue in your survival world.
Yeah, that's why we have gaps in the rails. So
Yeah, to not
This-
make the terrain glitch in.
yeah.
This is just divided by paint, so it's like one shade.
Oh, the
for some
multiplayer
games.
doesn't like me using that flying thing because I'm like ping lagging everywhere.
So
Oh, yeah, this looks
outro.
great. I like the Girder Bridge here. They don't actually have Girder Bridges in Derail Valley. They're all just viaduct
Yeah, they're
for
like
whatever reason.
more English bridges.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird, you know.
I'm guessing it's
Like, all
because
of
it's
it-
easy to do with a viaduct bridge like that. You can have it curved or straight and looks fine. With this, you kind of have to have a Girder Bridge straight, or else it'll look
Yeah.
weird having a curved Girder Bridge. Even though they do probably exist. Is there anything else you want to showcase? It's just I like these
I
sleepers.
can show you the train factory.
And I like the wedges. Make it look curved like that. Try to make it look like the terrain assets by Lord Tane. Look like
Yeah.
the same, even though they're made out of blocks. So let's see this
Try to, like,
factory.
color match it as well. Yeah, so you'll have to follow me again
Alright,
to this
sure.
very empty plot of land. This is all in the end going to be used for a massive train factory. So right now I only have the main assembly line
Okay.
of the factory, but I can show you the layout as well.
It's not a factory, but I did end up doing a showcase of prone turnips. It was a power plant, yeah, on the harbour. That I was thinking, oh, maybe you could have the train line connect to that. Oh yeah, the doors
Is that
open.
even savable?
Oh wow, this is big.
Yeah, that's what I said. Very big in size. I need to show you this because this is pretty cool. I have made a slider for this already, so you can already like put your train on here.
I can only imagine how laggy this would be. That's
probably
a good
gonna
thing
be
you're on the Lofers as quality, but it's probably not going to be so good to drive. Like you got to have you're on a building, and then you got a loose part on it, where you're going to drive a train, which would be another loose part. So you just have like two loose parts on top of
Yeah,
each other,
not
like
very
really
effective.
big as well. Yeah, this
But
is
it
cool.
is cool.
Would this be like a maintenance, like a workshop for locomotives?
Yeah.
'Cause this looks like
this is basically you driving here.
like you got a
and you have to
catwalk
work
up
on
here.
it
You
or
got
start building it.
under here. You can look underneath the train.
You also have the lights.
Okay, yeah. I like on the skylight as well. That looks cool. Looks like a modern design.
Yeah, we added that in afterwards. After we realized it's
It's gonna be really
freaking
dark.
weird.
That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah,
So-
I like. It looks good. Yeah, it looks better with it, which is probably like a fluke, even though it was like a fluke thing. Oh, you can actually
Very
fly
ambitious
through the
problem.
doors. Wait, that's a cool warehouse. Is there anything else you want to showcase in this?
No, there's not. That's about it.
Yeah, okay, I guess end the video here. Thanks again, Spark, for inviting me to your world. We did a tour of your Derail Valley inspired train world. If you enjoyed Spark's work and you want to see more of what he's created, be sure to. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel if you want to see some videos he's made. And yeah, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.